Okay, let's start with this. What if I told you that the most inspiring survival story of the year isn't about a human? Meet Punch, the baby monkey who taught us more about resilience, connection, and the power of internet strangers than any TED Talk. Let me explain why his story isn't just cute, it's a cultural mirror we need to examine. So, here's the basics. Punch, a Japanese macaque, was abandoned by his mom as an infant. Left alone in a zoo, he clung to an orangutan plushie like a lifeline. That image alone? Devastating. But then something unexpected happened. He survived. He thrived. And suddenly, the world couldn't get enough of him. His first birthday was celebrated with 2,500 cards from across the planet. Wait, why? What's the deeper reason we're all obsessed with this monkey? Let's dissect the why. First, Punch's journey from a traumatized orphan to a social butterfly mirrors something deeply human. He's not just making friends, he's rebuilding trust, learning to play, groom, and belong. In primate societies, survival hinges on social bonds. So watching Punch crack that code isn't just heartwarming, it's a masterclass in adaptation. But here's what people miss: his story isn't about cuteness. It's about trauma recovery in non-humans. How often do we project human emotions onto animals, only to ignore the science behind their psychological needs? Punch's plushie wasn't a toy, it was therapy. And zoos, for all their flaws, recognized that. Now, the zoo upgrades. A $700,000 renovation funded by strangers? IKEA donating orangutan plushies? This isn't charity, it's a global subconscious reckoning with animal welfare. We see Punch's suffering, and we throw money at it, hoping to absolve our guilt for how we treat wildlife. The irony? The zoo's volcanic rock foundation, perfect for cold climates but brutal in summer, symbolizes how poorly we design habitats for creatures we claim to protect. Punch's AC installation isn't a luxury, it's a band-aid on a systemic issue. But let's zoom out. Why did Punch, specifically, go viral? Because he mirrored our struggles. The plushie? A metaphor for human coping mechanisms. The fan who battled illness to visit him? She saw her own fight in his survival. We don't just love Punch, we project onto him. He's a blank canvas for our hopes, fears, and need for redemption. That's the unspoken layer here. His story isn't about monkeys, it's about us. So here's my closing thought: Punch's tale is a paradox. He represents both the best and worst of us. Our capacity for empathy and our tendency to exploit cuteness while ignoring larger issues. What happens when he grows up? Will we forget him once he's no longer a sad baby? Or will his legacy push zoos to prioritize mental health for all animals? Drop your take below, because this isn't about a monkey. It's about what we value, and why we need a stuffed orangutan to remind us.